Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the Staples Center in downtown Los Angeles, California for a much anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between these two great warriors. Povetkin's focus is front and center as he makes his way to the ring right now. The Hitman's making his way down to the ring, and he does so with a confidence where he knows he put all the hard work in, and he's ready to explode inside those ropes.
Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, vicious Povetkin. And his opponents, fighting out of the blue corner, the Hitman.
All right, guys, listen up. Let's have a good, clean fight. All right, touch him up. Let's go.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number one. Two guys that can really take each other out. What's the best means of defense?
Well, if one guy says to himself, I'm not the power puncher, then he has to be smart. He has to be technically solid in all areas. He's going to have the edge.
Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Gets rid of that body shot. The Hitman's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Good scoring counter punch by the Hitman. Halfway through round number one. We're seeing a lot of work to the body here early on by him. Teddy, is that a certain mentality, these guys that commit to being a body puncher?
Yeah, because they understand that the body punching, that's not something that's glorious. That's not something that, like a great left hook on the chin, bang, it gets results right away. They understand that that's something that pays off later and something you got to start early and stay with.
What do you think is most misunderstood about the heavyweight division?
I think it's human nature for people to see these big Goliaths, that they start to think that, hey, they're more sure of themselves, that these guys have more of an abundance of security about themselves, about confidence. And really, it's the opposite. In some ways, these big giants, they're really unsure of themselves because they know they can do damage. They're also worried about damage being done to them.
This is great action right from the start. What an opening round between these two. Ten seconds to go in this round. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself.
Like that. You're gonna take this.
Here we go. Round two is underway. What an excellent two-punch combo by the Hitman. And there he counters back against his opponent. counter. Solid counter punch by the hitman. Really wanted that uppercut, but just couldn't get it. Excellent counter punch by the hitman. Clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Povetkin. Protecting his head well with his guard. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Parries that punch intended for the head. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good job with another left hand. How is he taking these kind of shots and just dismissing them? What a chin on this guy.
Yeah, well, what a neck on him. Look at that neck. I mean, it's about 19 inches. That is the shock absorber. But the rest of it is he's seeing it. He has good vision. He sees the shots coming, and he's making up in his mind they're not taking him anywhere.
Very clean offense from defense by the hitman. He just missed that shot up top. "90 seconds to go here in this round. Some fine fundamentals, good counter punch.
Nice mousetrap there. He let him in beautifully. He didn't use cheese. He used distance.
Devastating blow by the hitman. 10 seconds to go in this third round. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down blue or red corner what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Wow, is he defensively sound. One but two. Good work with the jab up top. Able to cover up along the belt line. Blocks that one. And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Well-placed counter punch by the hitman. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Nice block by the hitman. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
10 clicks of the talk. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counter-puncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
Good fundamental work, landing the 1-2 there. His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him. Halfway through what is one of the best rounds you'll ever see. Just great action.
No, it's unbelievable. I mean, if you love roller coasters, you go to an amusement park. If you want to see left hooks, right hands, every direction, great chins, great endurance, great heart. You come to this fight, you stay right here.
Move your feet.
That's a tried and true method that works out very well, the counterpunch landing by the hitman. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Stay away from the inside.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Nice block. And there he counters back against his opponent. Final 10 seconds. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
Showing you some defense there with the block. He scored well after being hit himself. Parries that punch intended for the head. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counter punch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
Throws a counter punch there. Halfway through this round. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. A barrage of punches now. Able to cover up that gut. And now they're trading blows. On the mark, the counter punch by the hitman. The hitman strategy has been to control things on the outside. And the jab fits perfectly into it.
Yeah, what it's done is it's set up his defense. He's kept his opponent defensive, kept him off balance, off stride. And it's also set up his power shots whenever he's wanted to.
This is why we love the sport, Teddy. I mean, this is just back and forth action nonstop.
Well, Joe, when special events have happened in history, you remember where you are. Right now, I'm going to remember where I was during this fight. I'm watching a special epic right in front of me.
Glad to be here doing it, too. What a war this is. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot, and then comes back with an uppercut. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
Able to get rid of that one. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Good exchange. He fires back. That is my favorite punch there is. A forceful uppercut by Povetkin. Halfway through the 7th round. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. Nice work, great technique. The combo lands. Good work. 2 clean shots get in by Povetkin. See, he's got his guard up really well that time, and it protects his head. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Really committing to that jab. He lands another one. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. So swiftly able to turn defense into offense. Nice counterpunch.
And what you're noticing here is his opponent is starting to be a little wary of letting his jab go, because every time he jabs, he gets caught.
All right. Nice work on the outside. Keep it up.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round in what has been a very even fight. And he returns on that exchange.
Beat him to the punch.
Able to get rid of that one. Oh, good stuff there. 2 in a row by Povetkin. protecting his head well with his guard.
Keep working the jab.
Halfway through this round here. Wow, is he defensively sound. Oh, very nice. Smart counterpunch there.
Yeah, that's beautiful. You make the guy miss, you make him pay.
Well done that time, landing the counterpunch. Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Povetkin. Great movement to get away from those punches. Wow, just sit back and enjoy this one. You can tell both guys are so determined to give everything they have here tonight.
So it's like the first time you heard Ray Charles sing God Bless America. You knew it was special. You knew you hadn't heard it before. I haven't seen anything like this before.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Povetkin. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. We come to the end of the round. A round that I'm having a tough time trying to think about who won. I can only imagine what the judges are thinking about. Teddy, if there's one thing you look for in a round like that and say, okay, I'm going to give it to this guy over this guy, what is it?
Well, the first thing is, if I'm a judge, I take a little notepad and I make a little mark down, blue and red corner, what he did early. Because sometimes a judge has a tendency to forget what was done early and only go with what went late.
Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Good block by the hitman. Committing to the combo now. Both land. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. Good looking counterpunch. And another shot comes in. Took a shot, now he gives a left. It's been 2 minutes of non-stop action. Now the final minute has arrived. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Good job protecting himself. Wow, is he defensively sound. And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motors.
What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Povetkin. Oh, and there you go. Povetkin hit hard and goes down. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
Back and forth exchange. Unable to steady himself right now after being stunned. Boy, he is shaky right there. He is on shaky ground in the ring right now. He's going around now, Teddy, like his legs are made out of wet noodles.
Yeah, and my mother was boiling the water because she used to make sure that that water boiled and boiled was never al dente. These legs are not al dente.
Targeting that jab with the right hand behind it. Oh, he's in bad shape here. He's stunned and he's wobbly.
The only thing he has going for him is he's not a fighter that uses his legs anyway, and you can't use him right now. He's a guy that likes to move his head. He's got to start doing that. Try to cement those feet down the best he can and get some head movement.
Well, that's the classic wet noodle foundation right there. He's on wobbly legs.
Yeah, and it's not al dente. It's really, really wet noodles.
Teddy, what does he need to do right here? He has no balance. His legs aren't underneath him.
Well, you know he can't move because he's going to fall on his own or the referee's going to stop it. So believe it or not, he's either got to grab or he's got to stand on the rope, stay right in front of the guy and move his head to make a miss. He can't use his legs.
Great fight. I mean, just a great fight. Both guys giving their all back and forth.
It doesn't get much better.
Teddy, he's wobbling all over the ring.
You know, Joey can't use his legs right now, so he wishes, and it's too late for it because he wasn't taught, but he wishes he was a guy who was taught how to slip right in front of a guy and make the guy miss. Then at least he could do that. Right now, his only chance is to grab because the legs are not going to be there for him.
End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That wasn't going to be an easy night. You were going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open. He's got to make sure that his opponent's close enough where he goes to grab him, he's not exposing himself to get dropped again.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Oh, and look at this, Teddy, wasting no time getting to know each other.
No, they came right to the center ring, said hello.
Way to block there. Blocks that belt line well. punch away. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counterpunching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Povetkin sticking to his game plan, regardless of the fact that he's been down in this fight.
Yeah, in one breath you could compliment him for it, Joe. You could say he understands who he is. He understands his identity. He's going to win or lose with that. But on the other hand, there are some changes he has to be aware of.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Showing you some defense there with the block.
Move.
And as this round comes to an end, Teddy, you just get the sense that at any point this fight could come to an end because it is being fought with bad intentions.
Yes, these guys are not behaving like guys that are coming here thinking about going to the scorecards. They're letting everything go in every punch.
The hitman. Holy cow! Povetkin, once again he goes down. Can he survive this? So he is able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Povetkin. Able to dismiss that body shot. Good block by the hitman. What a fight. What a great, great, non-stop action fight this has been. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged.
Keep the head moving.
Blocks it away. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Well, that wraps it up. Now, let's send it up to our ring announcer for the decision.
Your winner, the Hitman.
The Hitman's your winner. One judge saw it even, the other two in his favor. A majority decision.
Very close. Either way you saw it, majority, split, whatever. Close, good, solid fight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.